So this piece of aluminum gets pretty thin here, but it's because it's aluminum, it's plenty strong to handle the string tension, even though that pickup's cut away. And then this body, we also have is very thin, and so when this gets bolted together, the bolt will go through this about 0.1 inch thick piece of aluminum, through this 1/4 inch thick piece of this, and then through this 1/4 inch thick piece of aluminum, and that'll all sandwich it together and make it strong enough, so I'm not concerned about that. On this wooden one, however, there's a little bit of flex there, you know, and I think when you start getting that under string tension, it's not going to work. So I, kind of knew that would be a problem, but I was cutting these wooden parts anyways just as tests. My original plan was to put a couple of these P90 pickups that I make in here, but so what I'm going to do instead on this one is instead of wasting this material and stuff, I'm going to cut a block of wood, glue it in here, and then actually glue this neck together with this body. And so what that'll do is that'll give me the opportunity to make this nice and secure and all tight with glue and a big block of wood, but I won't be able to put that pickup in. So what I can do is I can use my surface mount $2 bill pickup here, and I'll put that there. This way I can continue to build this wooden one and not waste my time that I have into it so far. And then I'll have my P90 pickup back there, and I think that'll look pretty cool. Alright, time for the ad portion of the video, and you're thinking, wait a minute, that's the whole cool thing about Tim's channel. He doesn't put ads in the middle of his video. And you know what? You're right. I am not going to try and sell you a magazine subscription or a mattress or some food delivery thing. None of that nonsense here. Go somewhere else if you want to get sold a bunch of crap you don't need. I am here to basically sell myself, because that's what this whole channel is. I make a living by selling the things that I make, and I sell those things over at newperspectivesmusic.com, where I sell a lot of the guitars that I make here, as well as some of the pickups and parts and some plans and some, some hats and stuff like that. that. And then I also sell the tools that I design and make and use on this channel over at squaretools.com. And I'm really proud of the fact that that's what I do for a living. I'm not a content creator. I don't really make a lot of money off of this YouTube channel. I make a little bit in the ads that YouTube forces me to put in, and I have a small Patreon at patreon.com/TimSway. But really, I just make and sell stuff for a living, and I share it here because I love to. And if you like that I continue to share this stuff here, one of the great ways you can support it is by supporting me. All right, that's enough of that. Back to the show. When I was cutting out this acrylic to make the front and back plates, I needed to cut out, of course, this cavity cover, and I made a mistake on this one. I cut these holes through instead of just marking them as drill spots. But so this mistake actually turns into a useful tool. This can be my template, so I can pop this in here, and I can mark where I need to put my magnets in there. And then I can also, on this it's already marked, but I can use it to mark this as well if I need to. I don't need to because that's already marked, but when I get to the client guitar, now I have a template that I can use the same way. I don't want to drill all the way in, just deep enough for the magnets, and I'm actually going to use the slightly larger size this time, the 1/4 inch size, because if I try to hammer them into the smaller hole, and this is going to crack, so I'm going to have to rely on the glue a little bit more in here. If you didn't see the aluminum enriched light version of this guitar that I made, I'd recommend checking out that video because then this one will make a little more sense. But basically this was like the dummy cuts I was making before making that instrument for a client, and that's why there's that whole weird pickup thing happening and stuff. But I wanted to use it because I thought it was a cool guitar and it was worth finishing, and I actually really, really like this guitar. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it looks cool and sounds cool, and I don't know, I guess I'll put it up for sale over at newperspectivesmusic.com. If you want it, go get it. Be good.